Rubber burning through the southern night. 40 drivers, one last stand. Checkered dreams in every hand.
Stealing speed, hearts on fire. Riding the edge of a blown out tire. Every lap the tension climbs.
One more shot at racing immortality time. Feel that rumble in your chest.
It's now or never, give your best.
It's championship night under the lights. Four white fighting for their lives. Pedal down, don't lift, don't think.
One mistake and you could blink.
From the back stretch to the line.
Chasing glory, chasing time.
Hear the crowd, feel the fight. This is everything. Championship night. Championship night.
Pit road chaos, seconds count. Crew chief screaming, no room for doubt. Fresh tires hit, fuel goes in. Back out fast, let the war begin.
Bump and run on the final turn. Trading pain with everything to earn. Legends rise or fade away.
History's written here today.
White flag waving in the air.
No holding back, no time to spare.
It's championship night under the lights. Four white fighting for their lives. Pedal down, don't lift, don't think.
One mistake and you could blink.
From the back stretch to the line.
Chasing glory, chasing time.
Hear the crowd, feel the fight.
This is everything.
Championship night.
One last lap, the crowd's on fire. Engines scream a little higher.
Side by side,
Who's gonna break?
who's got just a little more to take?
Drafting tight, inches apart.
Steady hands and a fearless heart.
It's championship night under the lights.
Everything comes down to this drive.
No regrets, just one last push.
Through the noise,
Through the rush,
checkered flag inside ahead.
legends made and tears are shed.
Hear the thunder, feel the bite.
Crown the king.
Championship night.
Smoke and sparks in victory lane.
Only one will wear the name.
Champion of the fight.
Born on championship night. Yeah, yeah, turn it up now. We don't stop, we don't come down. Lights flash for that bass drop. Go, 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 go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Step in the room and the vibe's on fire. Woo! DJ spinning like a live wire. Heartbeat racing to the kick and snare. Everybody jump, yeah. Feel that air. Neon lights got the whole place glowing. No slow songs, yeah, the energy's flowing. From the floor to the ceiling high. We ain't leaving till the sun hits sky. Feel that rhythm in your chest tonight. Lose control, let it take you high. Throw your hands up, put them in the air. Like you don't care, like you don't care. Wave them side to side. Feel that vibe, we alive. We alive. We alive tonight. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. We alive tonight. turn it up loud, scream it out loud. We gon' dance to the morning light. Party all day, party all night. Baseline drop, make the whole floor shake. Every single move, get the ground awake. Hands up high, let the worries go. This is our time, let the whole world know. Spin around, let your body lead. Feel the rush, yeah, that's what you need. No rules here, it's for beating you. Let it take you where the light shine through. Feel that rhythm in your chest tonight. Lose control, let it take you high. Throw your hands up, put them in the air like you don't care, like you don't care. Wave them side to side, feel that vibe. Be alive, be alive. We alive tonight. Don't stop. Yeah. Don't stop. Don't stop. We alive tonight. Don't stop. Keep it going. Energy flowing. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, move your body to the beat. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Wave from side to side. We don't stop tonight. Throw your hands up, put them in the air like you don't care, like you don't care. Wave from side to side, feel that vibe. We alive, we alive tonight. Yeah, we don't come down. Keep it loud till the lights fade out. One more song, one more ride. Party forever, side to side. Yeah. Lights flash, heartbeat in the baseline, sweat drip. Yeah, we're running on the same time. No rules, just the vibe in the night glow. Step quick, feel the fire when the lights go. Hands up, let the moment take control. Pulse it, feel it deep in your soul. Turn it up, let the rhythm break free. No pause, just you and me. Feel that heat when the floor shakes. Every move got the whole place away. Shaking back, let it slide, no delay. Side to side, we don't move the same way. Don't blink, you might miss that spark. Now move your feet, light it up in the dark. Shaking back, let it ride, no brakes. Side to side, feel the ground when it quakes. Don't blink, let the moment repeat. Now move your feet, move your feet. Neon dreams in the blur when we spin fast. Clock's gone, yeah, we're living in a flashback. Heartbeat sync like a drum in a street show. Eyes locked, yeah, you already know. Step left, step right, let it all go. No fear, just the rush of the tempo. Bass drop, feel the world fall away right now. So we stay. Feel that heat when the floor shakes. Every move got the whole place away. Shaking back, let it slide, no delay. Side to side, we don't move the same way. Don't blink, you might miss that spark. Now move your feet, light it up in the dark. Yeah, no slowing down, we're too far gone. Night's alive and we're holding on. Spin it back, let the rhythm speak. All you gotta do is move your feet. Shake it back, feel the fire ignite. Side to side, we're owning the night. Don't blink, let the moment compete. Now move your feet, move your
here tonight as we are live right here at Kansas. That's right. This is the Blackout Racing League ALS Championship 195 right here on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Tonight is going to be a big night as we are going to crown not only a champion, but 2 team championship and announce who is on the podium for the deal. So this is... So it's going to be really good to see what drivers come out on top, of course, and what ones show up and what ones don't. Doug Ward, of course, if he grids up, it is confirmed he will be the overall driver champion. But when we go into the points, this is where it gets dicey. Frank Warner has got P2 pretty well locked in. Jamie Pugh and Gabriel Garcia, the bottom step of that podium. What can I say? It is the shootout that is pretty dang hard to do actually in this series. Of course, don't leave out a few others down there. You got Brandon Perry, who's going to be battling in that mix also, along with Elliot Jacobson, Dakota Collins. The battle for third is actually pretty interesting. Jesse Irvin, Ben Madden, and Jack Scoville, of course, could wind up in the top 10. Now, the interesting part on the team side, PGR might have won the overall full team standings, but the 2-man team standings, 7 points stand between Storm Motorsports and Ratio Racing. So we're going to find out who shows up and who shuts up, as it all goes on the line for the prestigious LED trophy here tonight. Now let's go ahead and hear from a few of the guys right now and see how they feel here tonight. Frank?
Brandon, how we doing, buddy?
Man, here tonight, the team points, let's talk first. You know, you're looking pretty solid for second, P2 in the driver standings, but then you look at the team points and Ratio Racing right up your tailpipe. What are you going to have to do here tonight to maybe secure that 2-man spot?
You know, we're just going to go out here. Kansas is one of our best tracks. We've got a few wins at this track, so we're going to go out here and we are going to give it our best shot. You know, not just for the 2-man thing, but we're going to go for the gusto. You know, Doug's got 19 points on me. It's going to be hard to make that up, but man, we're going to go out there and give it hell.
All right, man. So hopefully the last lap sniper comes out to play here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We're come to win.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Frank Warner there, he's coming to play. He's coming to win. And here's Gabriel Garcia now. Gabe.
What's going on, Mr. Smith?
Man, what a battle. You're in the tight battle for third place in the driver's standings. It's not over yet. How do you feel about this one, knowing that if Jamie doesn't show up, then essentially you could have it?
It feels pretty good. The car's pretty fast. Running with the new sponsor tonight, so we're hoping to put out for them.
All right, man. Well, hopefully luck is on your side here tonight, and good luck.
Appreciate it.
It's Gabriel Garcia. Now let's hear from points leader, Doug Ward. Dougie boy.
Hey there.
So here tonight, it's a big night for you. Obviously, you got to grit up. How do you feel coming into this one?
You know, pretty relaxed. I've got enough of a lead that it's going to be pretty hard to mess it up at this point. I'm just going to go out there, hope for a good result. If I can get a 4th win in a row, I'm going to go for it. But, you know.
Yes, obviously.
I'm just going to be cruising around.
You feel like a lot of guys are going to be trying to take away that one from you.
Let them try.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight, and hopefully luck is on your side here tonight.
Hopefully.
Thank you. As Doug Ward. Looks like Dakota Collins and a few others are showing up, of course. as we go back into the live stream there, as this one is going to be a big night for a few drivers here. Here at the end of the night, though, you want to pay attention, as not only will I interview the top 5 of the race, I will also interview the top 3 driver championships and the team champions. So we got a lot going into tonight's stream. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it so far, but let's talk about tonight's race info, as it is set to be a barn burner. I hope I got everything right, but here it is. This is the Blackout ALS Championship 195, brought to you right here on the Blackout Racing Network. This track length is 1.53 miles around, located in Kansas City. It is currently 74 degrees, clear, with 14-mile-an-hour winds. That could do something. It could make a car tight, it could make it loose. All depends on where that wind is hitting that ride. If it hits it right dead on the nose, it could tighten it up. So we are waiting patiently to see all the drivers get logged in and everything else get set to go green, and just, you see the timer up there clicking away, 32 minutes, and we'll be going into qualifying. But if you want to support a great cause, you know what? Here's what you need to do. You need to go to www.als.org and pass a donation today, as every little bit helps. We're doing this one for a very good cause here. Hopefully everything's going good. Hopefully see all the drivers show up, as we're still waiting on most of them to show up. And you know what? If they don't show up, I'm going to be a little bit upset. I'm not even going to sugarcoat that one. I will be a lot upset, in fact, to a wrath he'll never see before. But everybody, please stay tuned, as we're getting ready to go green here very shortly. It's going to be really good gaps and everything else between all the drivers. There's only 7 points between Jamie and Gabe, so it's either show up or shut up type situation. It's all the points are going to matter in that one, as I don't know what Gabe's going to bring to the table here. But for everybody else out there watching, stay tuned, as we're going to have a brief message from our sponsors, the ALS Association.
Engines humming like a heartbeat loud. Lights go out, I vanish in the crowd. Rubber burning, shadows chasing me. Every corner's got a memory. Helmet down, world face to black. No looking forward, no looking back. Lines I draw at breakneck speed. Every second's what I need. Feel the pressure rising, don't you blink. Living on the edge, don't overthink. Grip the wheel, let instinct reign. Cold as steel, I feel no pain. Ice in my veins, fire in my soul. Chasing that line where I lose
back here tonight, and drivers are still getting logged in and everything else here. Let's see what we got here. We got Dakota Collins. Let's hear from him next. Dakota.
What's going on, my guy?
Man, what a night. It is championship night. Finally, the 11 weeks. And everything mounts here tonight. How do you feel?
Not feeling too bad. You know, Kansas is the home track, so just going to go out there and try to get a win, especially with it being the last race and all.
Oh, yeah. It's, and, you know, the drivers are on the last night, the setup and everything else. Obviously, dialing everything in. As we're still waiting on a few guys to get logged in here and everything else. But, you know, with everything the drivers have been through this whole season, it's been absolute chaos throughout the season. What's going to be goal tonight for finishing wise?
Honestly, just trying to stay out of trouble, because I know last week at Darlington, wrong place, wrong time, and then I bobbed when I should have weaved, you know. So just try to finish a race. Just try to win it, man, because like I said, last race of the season, it's my home track. That's my goal. But just gonna give it my all too.
Well, let's see what you got, man, and good luck.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. As Elliot Jacobson, now it's no, that was Dakota Collins actually. Now let's hear from Elliot Jacobson. Elliot, is your mic working? I don't believe his mic is working, but your drivers are still getting clocked in and everything. It will be an officially scored race, as we do have 6 drivers here tonight ready to throw in 130 laps here at Kansas. Of course, drivers are still getting in here, getting set to go. Give it one final rip. And what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to manage those tires. That is going to be a big thing. And they're going to have to make it happen. They're going to have to get this one done, save the tires, make sure they're not making any mistakes that are going to cost them this race as a championship, and also making sure your Wi-Fi is connected, because if your Wi-Fi dies, basically you're not getting any points before race time, especially if you don't grid up. But they do have to lay it all down. We got just under 25 minutes to go here in the race, and the Mario Party has begun here at the booth as 65-inch flat screen has lit up with Mario Party. Oh, somebody got a 1, and it was Bowser Jr. And that would be the my loving wife, who is Bowser Jr. So Jr. couldn't get anything higher than a 1. She did a great job, though. I'm sure she's going to do good. They're playing in the castle. But everybody, please rise for the playing of our national anthem this week, done by, let's see here. Who do we got in the mix here? This week is going to be done by a little group called the USC Trojan Marching Band. TMC Trojan Marching Band. Drivers are still getting in there. Look at that scenery here at Kansas Speedway. What a great job by iRacing to make this track happen. We do have a debut night for Isaac Morales as he is getting set to unload here in Kansas. Also got Ben Madden here. And of course we do have Charles Ballas, Dakota Collins, all set to go green flag here tonight, as we do have some newcomers into the race. This is going to be really interesting seeing how the new guys stack up against some of the other drivers here going into next season. Once these guys actually come back to Xfinity, which will actually go on Saturday night going forward, right behind the ARCA season. Doug Ward still on top of the leaderboard by 0.02 seconds. Frank Warner showing how he does things, as he is known as the last lap sniper for a reason. Do not rule him out at any point in the race. I have seen him make some amazing comebacks and snag wins when they looked like it was going to lose, but then all of a sudden you see him at the front. So you do not want to rule him out. We currently do have 8 drivers ready to rock and roll here, as they're still getting times and everything else clocked in. Under 20 minutes remaining. If my loving wife Jenna happens to be watching, I hope she's having fun playing Mario Party. And yes, Pickles is playing too, as she is gigantic out there. And she is doing a great job, I think. Maybe, who knows? She might be, might have to review the tape. Jesse Urban actually made it here tonight too, as drivers aren't making it here to the track yet. So we're still expecting to see some decent drivers out of this one. Of course, PGR on top of the team points deal for full season. And unless some miracle happens, I don't think that will happen. Where somebody else jumps in front of them. As drivers are still getting all of these times done here. We're going to take another break here from the ALS Association. Don't go anywhere.
Monkey mocking me. They won't let me be. They won't let me be. They won't let me be. One just posted selfies from my balcony. I tried to reason, tried to make a deal, but they just laughed and stole my steering wheel. Banana rain, couch upside down. There's a monkey mayor running this town. It's monkey business and it's here to stay. They redecorated in a jungle chic way. I guess I'll join them. What else can I do? Pass the bananas. I'm one of the crew. Now I swing to work and chatter all day. Got promoted to primate and turn, hooray. Life got weird, but I can't complain. Just monkey business, going insane.
We are back here tonight, and these guys are actually doing really well. Like, been all the time close and figuring it out. Of course, Jesse Urban just arrived, and he's already within a second of these other guys. But he's doing a really good job. Charles Balance expected to be here. He's still logging in. But at the top, look at it this way: Doug Ward, Gabriel Garcia, Frank Warner. No surprise, it is going to be a shootout to the very end. Now let's hear from Chuck Balance, see how he feels here tonight. Chucky. Hello. Hello. All right, no Chucky, I guess. All right, so can you believe it? Nobody really wants to talk here tonight. Everybody's so focused and everything else. It's kind of great. So drivers are still getting here, as they might have to have somebody log them in. We are less than 15 minutes to go here. We talked about this before. What are they going to have to do? It's patience here too. It's a combination of all things. You don't want to get hit with a black flag in the pit in the pits. You don't want to do that. You also want to make sure that when you're out there, you're just being smooth with the wheel. And of course, managing those tires is the big key factor here tonight. Kansas is also known to eat up tires or not eat up tires. It kind of goes depending on the driver, in fact, of how fast it goes. And if you push this thing too hard, it goes over the edge, and you don't do so hot. That really can screw up your strat, especially if you have to do an unplanned pit stop. Ray De Los Santos, glad to hear from you, buddy. Been a long time no see. We're just cranked up here, ready to rock and roll. Drivers are just getting in here, getting ready to rock. I mean, every point here tonight is gonna matter. There is 7-point separations for the team two-man team championships. 7 points separate the third place spot in the driver points. This is gonna be a showdown. Frank Warner looking to hopefully capitalize on this and get this one done. And now Jamie Pugh has just logged in, and it is going to be a battle for the podium here tonight. 7-point separation locks out that final spot. And you know what? There's 7 points separating the team championship spot too. Odd, ain't it? It's kind of a bit spooky, a bit leery sometimes, but let's hear from Jamie Pugh here and how he's going to do this one. Jamie Pugh.
Brandon Smith.
Man, what a joy it is to see you. Let's talk about this points battle between you and Gabriel Garcia. It is 7 points separation between you two. The third place spot is on the line here tonight. And you've been red hot on the final run. Beginning of the season, let's face it, first two races didn't go your way. After that, you've been on absolute fire. What's going to be the goal tonight?
Just hide. Just run away and hide, because that's about the only thing I can do.
Nah, you got to get out in front of the game. Is it going to be a matter of doing what you've been doing and just maintaining a race pace that just works and then maybe push it at the end? Or is it going to be just do what you know tonight?
Well, I'm here, right? You dragged me here. I'm here. We unloaded the car. We're going to see what it's got, but I don't know. I tell you all before, I hate point racing for this exact reason right here. So we're just going to see what happens.
All right, man. Well, hopefully we see that machine up top, man. I'm glad to see you made it here tonight. And hopefully this one shakes up to be a true barn burner here at Kansas.
See what happens.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Thanks. Jamie Pugh, he's ready to rock and roll. He is in a lot of pain. I do know what's going on behind the scenes with him. Hopefully he can manage that one, manage it here tonight. But already out the gate, you see him. He's found pace. And this is what we expect out of Jamie. He's able to do it. He's raced with some of the best in the business here on iRacing in the old running through his first coming up. And now he's out here. He's been on absolute fire. He's been in a lot of top 5 positions lately. So hopefully he can get it done. And you know what? I fully expect him to already grab a pace. He's already ripping within 0.8 of the leaders. And 0.8 is absolutely dead on close. And if he finds the rhythm here tonight, it could be an absolute blast for him. So hopefully he gets it to stick here tonight. Because he's only going faster at this point, so this is going to be a good night for him, hopefully. And now, to avoid all the chaos and everything else, this is Blackout Racing Network. And we're at a point where these drivers got to get dialed in and everything else. So we're going to do it the good old way we all know and love. It's time to start them up.
Yeah. Lights out. We live now. Feel that rumble? That's the sound. Helmet on, visor low, heart on ignite, engines roar like thunder in the dead of night. Grip tight, pedal down, feel that torque, ride speed demons living in the fast lane life. Rubber burn, sparks fly, track getting hot, adrenaline pumping, give it all that you got. No brakes, no fear, just chase that crown. When the flag drops, ain't no slowing down. Rev it up, feel the ground shake, one shot. That's all it takes, green light flash, no delay. We came to ride, we came to race. Driver, start your engines, let it roar tonight. Pedal to the metal, we ignite the fight. Speed through the fire, chasing neon lights. We don't ever stop, we were born to ride. Driver, start your engines, hear the crowd scream loud. From the front to the back, yeah, we own this now. Full throttle, living, never backing down. Cross that finish line, wear the victory crown. Yeah, top squeeze, drift clean, cut through the curve. Every second counts, every inch earned. Pulse beat fast like a kick drum bass. Feel the wind crash hard on your face. Mirror check, yeah, they right behind, but you built for this. Got a champion mind. Push past limits, break every chain. In this race of life, only speed remains. Rev it up, feel the ground shake, one shot. That's all it takes. Green light flash, no delay. We came to ride, we came to race. Driver, start your engines, let it roar tonight. Pedal to the metal, we ignite the fight. Speed through the fire, chasing neon lights. We don't ever stop, we were born to ride. Driver, start your engines, hear the crowd scream loud. From the front to the back, yeah, we own this now. Full throttle, living, never backing down. Cross the finish line, wear the victory crown. Red lights, count it down. Feel that rush when the nitro blow. Heartbeat sync with the engine sound. This is our moment. We run this town. Try to start your engines, this our time to shine. Burning up the track, leaving fear behind. Speed in our veins, yeah, we redefine what it means to live on the edge of the line. Try to start your engines, let the world ignite. We ain't slowing down, we were built for flight. From the start to the finish, we dominate the night. Yeah, we came to win, now we take the fight.
We are set to go here at Kansas. Hope everybody's enjoying the music. We got a few shout outs from the network here to do. Thank you for Smith Media, all the Chat GPT, Suno.com, all the supporters of the network here. Thank you for all the sponsors that have came on board, from ALS, Jimmy Fund, even a couple PGR, a bunch of different guys. Thank you for coming on board this season and making this an absolute blast. And now we are less than 5 minutes away from this thing being showtime, going to the green flag. Guys getting this one dialed in, seeing who's going to be crowned a champion at the end of the night and winning that exclusive lighted LED trophy to crown their spot by 213 Simware. So appreciate those guys. They make some pretty good products too. At the top though, it is going to be an absolute war. We fully expect it. But now it's showtime. We are less than 4 minutes. Let's have some fun.
Blackout Racing Network. Engine screaming in the neon glow. Midnight track where the outlaws go. Static crackles on the radio line. Green light go. It's racing time. Shadows drifting through the smoke. Speed's a gamble, hearts go broke. No rules here, just grit and nerve. Every turn's a reckless curve. Feel the blackout creeping in. Lose control, let chaos win. Welcome to the Blackout Racing Network, where the fast burn bright and the crashes hurt. Banana peels on the apex line. Spin you out in a blink of time. Turtle shells flying through the night. Hit your tail, now you're losing sight. No escape when the engines howl. Blackout racing, here and now. Dashboard flickers, signals dead. Voices echo in your head. Rear view full of flashing lights. Hunters closing in the night. Oil slick dreams and shattered steel. Grip the wheel, don't dare to feel. Every lap's a twisted game. No two racers race the same. Hear the countdown, feel the strain. One wrong move, you're out the game. Welcome to the Blackout Racing Network, where the fast burn bright and the crashes hurt. Banana peels in the danger zone. Slip once and you're overthrown. Turtle shells bouncing wild and free. Knock you out of victory. No mercy in this asphalt fight. Blackout racing owns the night. Power surge, systems down. Lost in speed, don't look around. Static screams, the signal breaks. Every risk is one you take. Laughing ghosts along the track. No way out, no turning back. Peel slits, spin, shell hits, crack. Crowd roars, flash, gone in a dash. Welcome to the Blackout Racing Network, where legends rise and the reckless lurk. Banana peels in every turn. One false move and you will burn. Turtle shells like guided fate. Strike you down before the gate. Lights go out but engines ignite. Blackout Racing owns the night. Signal lost, but the race goes on. In the dark,
we are back here at Kansas, and we're still seeing drivers still might be trying to get logged in here. Charles Balance might be having a bit of a struggle with some setups and everything. There's only between the best of them only about a 0.5 separation. Brandon Perry has gotten here, owner of PGR. This is also an ALS association race, which I'm sure he is excited about. Of course, if you'd like to pass a donation to the ALS Association, go to www.als.org, and they will get follow instructions, pass a donation. Every little bit helps to support a great cause. It goes to help families and everything else with a family member who is struggling with ALS, commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease. And also Micah Pokapani has showed up. So we now have 12 drivers in this race, of which it's time for qualifying. So let's go get it, as they are gonna get ready to do this one. And where am I at here in my list? Here we go. It's qualifying.
Yeah. Woke up with a spark in my chest, no ceiling. Heart beating loud like it knows what I'm feeling. Dust on my dreams, but I'm shaking it loose. I didn't come this far just to play it safe and loose. Yeah. City lights flicker like they calling my name. Every risk I take just adds fuel to the flame. Yeah. Got one shot, no rewind, no clone. Yeah, it's all enough. Go big or go home. I hear the doubt, but it don't run me. Fear's just a shadow I outrun, see. Go big or go home. No halfway tonight. I'm chasing the edge where the dark meets the light. No fear in my bones, just fire in my soul. If I fall, I fly, never losing control. Go big or go home. Hear the crowd, hear the roar. I've been knocking on destiny's door, no chains, no limits, I'm already gone. Yeah, it's go big or go home. Yeah, every scar got a story I earned, every bridge that I crossed, yeah, I let it burn. No map, no guide, just a wild unknown, but I'd rather get lost and never be shown. Pressure bills, but I'm built for the weights and the pain and the power, yeah, I dominate. They said slow down, I split up instead, now I'm miles ahead of the life that I fled. I hear the doubt, but it don't own me. I turn my fear into energy. Go big or go home. No halfway tonight. I'm chasing the edge where the dark meets the light. No fear in my bones, just fire in my soul. If I fall, I fly, never losing control. Go big or go home. Hear the crowd, hear the roar. I've been knocking on destiny's door, no chains, no limits, I'm already gone. Yeah, let's go big or go home. No regrets in the rear view. No what is when I break through. I'd rather crash than coast. Live loud, love hard, want it more. Go big or go home, let the whole world see what happens when you set yourself free. No fear, no doubt, I'm claiming my throne. It's a long way up, but I'm never alone. Go big, go bold, go all in, don't roll, cause the dream don't wait. Go big or go home.
All right, we are back here for qualifying, and so far it is Garcia, Balance, Warner, Ward, and Jacobson. Right out the gate, they come out swinging. As I'm trying to figure out what's going on with everything here. Not exactly quite sure what's going on there. It looks like Frank Warner blew up. As drivers are still getting this one seal a deal here. We're just checking one thing up there on the top of the screen. So, of course, this league is also going to be coming back again Saturday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time with ARCA series. And that is going to be a really fun time for a lot of drivers, as it's ARCAs. They are actually great. Yeah, Ward obviously going for 4 in a row. The man has been on fire. There's a reason why he's leading the top of the board here. And after last week, he might have just finally settled it. For a lot of drivers here tonight, they're going to have to really stay focused. Ben Madden stepping out on the track now as we got just under 6 minutes remaining of qualifying. Of course, not everybody has qualified yet. Dakota Collins, Madden, Morales, Erdman, Pugh, Perry, Pocapani, and Jack Scoville. The two-team battle is on here tonight as Scoville shows up last minute and gets into this one. So this one is gonna be interesting to see who can come out on top. You know, not only is this bottom step of the podium up for grabs by 7 points, the two-team battle is up for grabs with a 7-point separation for team titles in the two-man battles. So this one is going to be very interesting to see where drivers show up. We do have quite a few drivers getting in here as Ben Madden goes P3 out of Madden. The driver out of Australia brings the heat. Frank Warner is in P4, of course. He shuts down Ward. Micah Pocapani is getting ready to go out in that number 54 machine. As Pocapani is going to get set to go here. A few other drivers probably just getting logged in and everything else as they arrive extremely late. As you know what, you get more practice time and have better finishes if you're here on time. Just saying. Jack Scoville, the Ruger man, getting ready to go as he's bringing that number 56 machine out. So Pocapani and Scoville up for qualifying as there's less than 4 minutes remaining. For everybody in the chat, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. As anxiously awaiting this what could be a great race or really bad race. One of the two, as all the points are on the line and it is the final showdown for these drivers. As less than 3 minutes remain, drivers now starting to make their way out there. Little do they know, if they pick up the pace on qualifying, I'd probably pick up the pace on getting them out of qualifying and just advance the session. But no, they want to wait last minute to get out there for qualifying. Just saying. Two and a half minutes remain, and Collins and Perry next up. Jack Scoville going P4. Is going to put, actually that's going to do really well for Frank Warner and Jack Scoville on Storm Motorsports as they put themselves firmly up into the top 6. Dakota Collins, of course, trying to capitalize and get a good qualifying run here tonight. Goes P9 to start. Brandon Perry shuts that one down instantly. Goes into P9. Collins, P10. As drivers need to get this one done. And as it sits, if Jamie Pugh does in fact Gabriel Garcia to get into the top, into the third place spot has to either A, win, and Jamie get the fourth place, or he has to beat Jamie Pugh by 7 spots. So meaning if Gabe finishes like third, Jamie Pugh cannot fall outside of the top 10. So it's pretty interesting how that can pan out. And Frank Warner and Jack Scoville, of course, are going to be trying to go all over this one. Gabriel Garcia, Dakota Collins, Ratio Racing top front row here. That is the first time I've seen a team battle, teammates go to the front like that. So we'll see how this goes. Of course, interestingly enough, when you go look at the history of the schedule, Gabriel Garcia has not had a race win all season long. His teammate, Dakota Collins, however, has. So Ratio Racing does have one out there, of course, when it comes to the two-man teams. Jack Scoville and Frank Warner have not got a win, but they have had consistently good finishes. So that battle is far from over yet. And here we go to tonight's grid. It is showtime here at the network. Let's go get it. Gabriel Garcia and Dakota Collins will be at the front of this grid, followed by Ben Madden and Charles Balance. Then we got Jack Scoville, Brandon Perry, followed by Micah Pocapani and Frank Warner. Doug Ward and Elliot Jacobson will bring up row 5 with Jesse Erdman, Isaac Morales bringing up the sixth row, and Jamie Pugh will bring up the rear. So this is going to be an interesting strat out of Pugh Racing, actually, as I still would not rule him out, as there's a reason why we call him Primetime. So he does show up, and when he does, it's great to have him on board. Drivers are set to go green here very shortly. Don't go anywhere, race fans, as they are set. Let's start this train.
Oh, yeah. All aboard it. Yeah. All aboard it. All aboard. Yeah, we don't feel no breaks. Midnight city and the whole world shakes. Neon lights in a fever dream glow. If you're riding with us, then you already know. Yeah. Baseline bumping like a runaway heart. DJ spinning like a work of art. Hands up high, let the ceiling crack. We ain't slowing down, no turning back. Shoes on fire on the subway floor. Strangers dancing like we met before. Sweat through the chaos in the air. Lose your name, leave your worries there. No sleep, no rules tonight. We burning brighter than city lights. Jump on the blackout party train. No destination, just champagne rain. Lose your mind, let it all go insane. We alive in the blackout party train. Don't stop, don't wait. We ride to the sun, can't relate. Heartbeat racing through every vein. On the blackout party train.
Blackout party train.
Windows fog, but the vibe stays clear. Every drop drowning out the fear. Rhythm hits like a tidal wave. Tonight we reckless, tonight we brave. Polaroid flashes, memories blur. Every second louder than a slur. If tomorrow comes, we won't explain. We were legends on a moving train. No brakes, just wild delight. We turning darkness into light. Jump on the blackout party train. No destination, just champagne rain. Lose your mind, let it all go insane. We alive in the blackout party train. Don't stop.
Here we go. They roll to the gently restart zone. Indecisive garage calls it. Green flag flies. Big checkups happening as they finally get green flag here. Looks like Ben Madden had a bit of a hiccup. Ben Madden actually glitching pretty good now, in fact. Looks like he might have straightened it out though, as we do have to keep an eye on Captain Houdini there. We do see Micah Pokapani trying to push it 3 wide. He cannot. As it goes Garcia, Collins, Madden, Scoville, Balance lead the way to get this one started. Look at this, Doug Ward and Frank Warner kind of creeping this one in there. Jamie Pugh making no mistake here. He's making mincemeat on some drivers. As he's made it up, he made it into the top 10 already. Gabriel Garcia, of course, goes to the front. And of course, you got Dakota Collins. Maybe gonna try and block them. Big bump out of Scoville. And that is gonna really upset the drivers there. Pokapani sneaks in there. Shuts down Collins. And now Ward manages to make it through, actually. Ward is kind of slipping between some cracks here. The drivers have had a lot of time to sit there and just practice. We got 130 laps to this, so drivers are making their way through the field a little bit. Of course, there is quite a bit of points to make up for some drivers, as the team battles are up for grabs here. Looks like Jamie Pugh gets the inside line on Charles Balance. Good, maybe making another position here. Of course, there's Brandon Perry right there too. Perry on the limit. So very interested to see how these drivers pull strap wise here. Kind of go back into the battle here. As it's Ward, Erdman, Scoville, Warner, Dakota Collins, Charles Balance, Brandon Perry, Jamie Pugh. Jamie Pugh looking on the high side. Gets down and dirty, gets in there. Takes full advantage of that. Drivers are giving each other a little bit of space there to move and everything else. It's kind of good to see that. Pokapani making it up into second place. Pokapani's looking like he has a little bit of pace out of that Toyota. It looks like there's Ben Madden, Doug Ward, Jesse Urban, Jack Scoville, Frank Warner, Charles Balance, Dakota Collins, Brandon Perry, Ivan Morales, Jamie Pugh. Jamie Pugh just kind of remaining patient, actually. Then you got Elliott Jacobs in the back. As a few drivers are starting to figure out this track. Starting to wonder if the low side is not actually the fast line here. Oh my! Jesse Urban, hard hit onto the wall. Goes a little bit sideways, comes up. Is stay calm. That's gonna get Brandon Perry up to the wall. No caution though, as they say, moving forward. That is going to give the position to James Pugh. As it looked like some contact between a couple of drivers led to that one and forced one or two of your drivers to the wall. That will get reviewed at the end of the night. Put me right around that spot here. As it looks like a few drivers are aiming to have success here tonight. As Ben Madden actually gets around Pocopani. Doug Ward's got a contender behind him. That is Jack Scoville. And of course, Frank Warner is right in that mix. He's working his way up to work with Jack Scoville. Scoville on that high side. What's going on with Scoville just yet, but I'm pretty sure he'll come back into this fight after a while here. As he goes and grabs the inside line on Collins. Car looks like it might be a little bit tight, as the gap to Garcia is 1.2 right now. Ben Madden, Michael Pocopani, Doug Ward, and Frank Warner now still battling this out. Balance as the outside line on Warner. Warner's just sticking it to the inside line. As drivers are still trying to get around one another. Drivers also not willing to really push just yet, as never know what's going to happen here or what kind of black flags will occur. But look at this battle right here. It's 5 different cars involved in this one, 6 different cars in fact. Trying to hopefully litigate the action there, litigate anything there. Those drivers are not willing to push it just yet. These guys, of course, have been known to go a very long stint just on their runs. Ben Madden, of course, now it's just with its 0.7 of Garcia. Oh my. Winds up hitting the wall, but now look behind this. Doug Ward right there to swoop in. Doug Ward takes advantage. See a lot of drivers come off that turn 4 and wind up making contact there. It is ultimately going to hurt them as the race goes on and goes forward. We're at 3 wide here. Battling down. This is the battle for 3rd place, in fact. Oh my! That looks like Frank Warner.
Yellow flag is out.
We are going to toss the yellow here. And that is obviously not what some drivers wanted to see. As it looks like it was tossed out there by our race control. Garcia, Ward, Madden, Michael Pocopani. But let's go take a look at this and see where all this actually started, because it got kind of crazy really quick. So right here is, this is what happened to Madden, as Madden's trying to straighten this out. They try to get that done, but if you look at this looks like Brandon Perry here. Perry contact with the wall. He's going to come down. And of course, then we had, looks like Jack Scoville next. And Scoville just kind of went down in the grass, and everybody's checked up from the 9 being, and Frank Warner being super slow coming off that wall. So a lot of stuff there to review on this one. It looks like everybody's coming down pit road except for Doug Ward. Interesting play out of Ward as he is staying out. Everybody else is going in and grabbing tires to see where they're burning at. This is 19 laps in. Doug Ward is going to take over the lead here tonight. Don't go anywhere, race fans. This party is going to stay rocking all night long. It's time for us to do that dance everybody loves, the Blackout Slide.
Lights out, we moving right. Feel the beat, don't think, just slide. Lights out, let's go. Lights out, we moving right. Feel the beat, don't think, just slide. Blackout slide, step into the groove. Hands on time, let your whole body move. Turn the wrench to the right, click, click now. Swing it back left, nice and slick. Move that jack to the vert, don't stall. Lean it down low, now bounce with it, y'all. Keep it tight, let the rhythm take control. One step back, now roll, roll, roll. Don't stop, keep it flowing. Everybody in the room gon' know it. Feel that bass in your feet, let it carry that heat. Slide, blackout, side to side. Turn it up, let it ride. Break it down, take it low. Now bring it back, here we go. Right, left, twist it clean. Hit that move in between. Front, back, drop it down. Blackout slide on the town. Step, tap, pivot and glide. Hands up high and swing them wide. Turn that wrench. 1, 2, 3. Now freeze for a beat, then release with me. Check it forward, let your shoulders pop. Lean back slow, then make it drop. Spin around, now clap it twice. Keep it smooth, keep it nice. Don't stop, keep it flowing. Everybody in the room gon' know it. Lights down, feel the vibe. We alive in the blackout slide. Slide. Blackout, side to side. Turn it up, let it ride. Break it down, take it low. Now bring it back, here we go. Right, left, twist it clean. Hit that move in between. Front, back, drop it down. Blackout slide on the town. Now break it down, down.
On the town.
Now break it down, down.
Now break it down.
Now break it down. Slow it up, then let it go. Count it out. 1, 2, 3.
All right, here we go. The restart of restarts. Green flag flies here at Kansas, and we are racing once again. Boca Pani all over the rear of Doug Ward. Gabriel Garcia gets out in front, but check this out behind him. He's got Doug Ward and Jack Scoville right there. Boca Pani, along with the new face. It's Isaac Morales in the number 22 machine. Working his way up to the front here. Look at a few drivers here as they're just trying to shuffle it through. As this race goes forward, this setup could start loosening up, but just a smidgen. But Jack Scoville is not shy of this position, as he might have found something that works for him, as he is not strong behind Garcia. 0.4 the gap. Along with Bocapani, Jesse Erdman, Frank Warner, Isaac Morales, Doug Ward, Charles Balance, Ben Madden, Brandon Perry, Dakota Collins, right there. Jamie Pugh, of course, just in the back, just with Elliot Jacobson. They're just kind of racing this one out. Garcia is up front of this thing, however, with Scoville right behind him. Keep in mind, current team point standings as they sit. If they finish out the way they would ordinarily right now, Jack Scoville and Frank Warner would potentially win the two-man team championship in that update. So it's very interesting to see where the team points are with Scoville and Warner. Back here, of course, Still having some battles going on back in the back a little bit, not much. Morales is battling it out with Jesse Erdman. And look at this, Jack Scoville has the opportunity, side by side down the drag strip. Scoville cannot get it and wrangle him in, but he is very close. As Scoville right on the rear of that number 0. And they are going to give it everything they got to go forward in this. As now it is, looks like Scoville might try to grab this one. Scoville and Garcia battling it out. Garcia's just going to let this one go. Scoville's going to slide job him, gets the pass, holds it right out in front, and leads that lap. As now Jack Scoville leads the way here. We are just a little bit watching this one as it will fall on one driver's ability here. Garcia now with the mistake there, dooring it off there. Pocapani's gonna grab the inside. Pocapani grabs the inside line, goes around, slide job in front of Garcia. Garcia, no answer. Except for now, as he gets right into the rear, it gets right behind him. He's got to be careful because he's got Frank Warner right behind him. And Frank Warner, I've raced against him. He's absolutely great to race with. It's very fast. Hard to beat too, just saying, I've been there. It is incredibly hard to beat him. As we are watching some of the drivers now kind of drift off. Now the drivers that were doing good right out the gate are having a little bit of a tough time. Pocapani shutting the door on Garcia, as he's going to have to be smart not to do it too much. It could frustrate Garcia a little bit. It is responsible. It is clean over fast here in this league. Looks like Elliot Jacobson high up towards the wall here. Doug Ward and Charles Balance kind of. Dakota Collins really fell off too, actually. So he's getting around Doug Ward, Ben Madden, and there's Jamie Pugh just kind of riding it out here. Scoville, Pocapani, Garcia, Warner, Morales. As we shape this one out here. We're less than 100 laps before crowning a champion here tonight. Very interesting, very happy to say that one. As drivers will have to maybe make some pit stops and every, oh my. Something happened with, oh my.
Yellow flag is out.
As there it is. And this one falls on Pocapani. Let's go take a look, as it looked like Pocapani might have just smacked the wall really hard. So Pocapani, when you go to the far chase here. So Pocapani tightens up, goes hard, doesn't let out, hits the wall. Bad move on his end. As he goes to make a correction, we've seen this happen time and time again, gets it corrected. There's Garcia. Garcia managed to get through here. But as he is coming up, it does look like he's trying to maybe get it correct. He's got to just hit the brakes and lock it down. He's trying to pull the throttle on that one. And it looks like another car made contact. This is the 22 of Isaac Morales. And that one will bring out another caution here as he winds up high up into the wall there. And other drivers are just staying out of the way there, as you can see. Jack Scoville, though, did get to lead the way on this next restart, depending on how many drivers come down pit road. And it looks oh, psych, as looks like Garcia and those guys are coming down pit road. So interesting. Scoville and Warner are going to control this restart. Don't go anywhere. This one just got interesting.
Yeah. Shadows start to bloom. Heartbeat slow like a lullaby, chasing stars in your tired eyes. Whispers float through the velvet air. Every worry left somewhere. Close your eyes at the silencing. Feel the peace that the night can bring. Drift away. Don't be afraid. Every dark will softly fade. Sweet dreams calling your name tonight. Wrapped in silver.
Already, it's
BP.
like. Oh, what's up?
So that falls definitely on Pocapani, strike one.
You want him to EOL, or what do you want me to just tell him he's got a strike?
EOL, and if it happens again, then it's a drive-through.
You got it, brother.
Yep,
Thank you. Hey, big shout out to the ALS Association and Compassionate Care ALS. Go donate some money for a good cause.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
So Brandon Perry, our race control here. We're going to go green this time by, it looks like. Don't go anywhere.
The drifting light of the world just fall apart. Safe inside your dreaming heart. Sweet dreams, let them carry you past the sky where wishes come true. Hold on tight, don't let them go. There's a place only dreamers know. Moonlight dancing on your skin, every breath pulls you deeper in. Clouds of velvet sky so wide, let your soul just learn to fly. Every tear turns into gold, every story left untold. In this place you're finally free, be whoever you wanna be. Drift away, don't be afraid. Every dark will softly fade. Sweet dreams calling your name tonight. Wrapped in silver, drifting light. Let the world just fall apart. Safe inside your dreaming heart. Sweet dreams, let them carry you past the sky where wishes come true. Hold on tight, don't let them go. There's a
All right, we are set to go green. Green flag flies. The decisive garage calls it, and we are racing once again. Jack Scoville has the lead currently. Behind him, though, he's got Frank Warner, his own teammate. They got to be careful. And check this out. Jesse German, Brandon Perry, and of course Charles Balance into that mix. This is getting really interesting to see where this plays out as, oh my, Charles Balance high up to the wall. That is going to shake some stuff up. As Dakota Collins and Doug Ford did not capitalize on that one. It looks like Michael Pocapani and Gabriel Garcia might try to make something happen here, as they are getting extra racing back here. The battle up here towards the front is really heated up, as that is, looks like Frank Warner and Jesse Erdman. Of course, Ben Madden is right in this mix this weekend, as Ben Madden tries to capitalize on Brandon Perry. Cannot quite get the edge, but he's going to have to watch out. You don't want to pinch him too high, as get him too high, then he's got nowhere to go. Going back here, though, you do see some interesting racing going on back here. As looks like Jamie Pugh gets the inside line on Garcia. The battle for third is on, and there we go. Jamie Pugh puts the brakes on that one, gets around Garcia. Brandon Perry high up into the wall, had to let that one out to get it back down. The championship race is on. And it looks like Garcia's getting tired. And Frank Warner wounds up in the wall, and now it's this is why we call Jamie Pugh prime time. He's in the top 5 in a matter of moments here. As it looks like Charles Balance now is watching that high side. Doug Ward on the low side with Jamie Pugh. Pugh gets out in front, slides down Balance. Goes down, gets out in front of Doug Ward. This man has got something under the hood of that thing. He's feeding that thing. He's got some sort of Cheerios or something. He's got some extra tape somewhere where it's not supposed to be. Scoville, Madden. Jamie Pugh gets around Erdman next. Okay, Jamie Pugh's on a tear now. He's driving. He's actually driving angry, it looks like. Charles Balance gets it sideways. We're going to stay green. Ben Madden goes out and grabs the hold of the lead in front of Scoville. Jamie Pugh still sits back in third. He's holding off Jesse Erdman and Doug Ward. Doug Ward's going to get behind Jamie Pugh, and these guys are going to race it out nice and clean, giving each other plenty of space here. Jesse Erdman goes to the looks to the high side, can't quite capitalize. Doug Ward defends. Dakota Collins is still back here now. Of course, there goes Pocahontas, Perry, Garcia, and Frank Warner for the top 10. Balance of Morales and Elliot Jacobson in the pits. Trouble for him. Now Ben Madden, the driver out of Australia, is leading this race in front. Oh my, Jamie Pugh's in second. Where did that happen? Jamie Pugh must have made a deal with the devil, because that boy is riding the lightning here tonight. He is flying high. He wants to get a win here tonight, I think, and he knows Kansas, and the setup is really good. I can promise you that, as a little bit of time and effort went into that one. Scoville, Collins, Erdman. Now Collins is coming, making a charge. But he did start. He's still down 3 spots from where he started. But the guy who's on top of the world right now has got to be Jamie Pugh. He's up 12 spots here tonight. And he has something. He absolutely has it on rails right now. He is only 0.02 behind off the pace from Madden. So they are running lap to lap. They are running as fast as they can. So great lap time being seen out of those two. There's Pocahontas. Pocahontas looks to the inside of Collins. Comes on up. Collins gets a barely squeaks by. Just slipping slide dive going on here tonight. Didn't realize we were running on a dirt track. Just saying. For everybody in the chat, man, I'm glad everybody's enjoying this one, as we anticipated it to be a barn burner, like we said earlier, and it will absolutely be one. Garcia, of course, went from leading 24 laps to having trouble on the back end. A little bit of wall contact, not bad, but if you do it too many times, it will create havoc for you. Ben Madden, of course, just trying to stay out in front of this one. As behind him, Ben's got it. No, he's got a hard start with Jamie Pugh, and Doug Ward looking for his support feed. Now, Micah Pocahontas he's had DOL in the last one. He's coming off of that one, so he's got to watch out what he does. The second one is a drive-through, depending on the severity, as penalties are a little bit tougher for what we got to go through tonight. Of course, looks like Gabriel Garcia now is starting to make some moves, maybe charge that number 0 to the front. Of course, finish off that 3rd spot, if anybody's wondering. If it were to finish right now, Jamie Pugh would actually be on the bottom step of the podium. And it looks like, oh, we're seeing a lot of people pull in. Balance is in the pits. Morales is coming down pit road. And it looks like Elliot Jacobson's still in the pits. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. And two-man battle looks like it could possibly go to the two-man battle were to end up. I believe that one might actually go to Racing, quite possibly. Be a close one. The drivers do step out now. We got Ben Madden and Jamie right there. So Jamie has actually closed that gap now. We're 49 laps into a 130 lap race. Last pit stop these guys made was 15 laps ago. And the few drivers are operating on the undercut strategy, like Balance, Morales, and they're already a lap down now. If the caution flag flies, that's trouble. However, when we're watching this one between Matt and Pugh at the front with Doug Ford, between the two drivers, okay, so Matt's last lap was 32.49, then we got a 32.51 and a 32.69. So Doug Ford, of course, did lose a little bit of pace on the leader. And same with Jamie Pugh. Jamie Pugh lost about 0.2 seconds, which reflects on the timing tower up above the top there. He gave the hamster power. What are power pellet? I gotta know this one. What is a power pellet? Is that like feeding a hamster nitrous? I just gotta know. It's for research. For research. Yeah, we're gonna go with research, and then we're gonna go give it to hamsters at Petco. Looks like some of the drivers now starting to fall off on the tires part of it. We were watching the lap times. Ben Madden, of course, staying out. Shaping up to be a pretty good race all the way around, but Ben Madden actually has it on rails right now. Of course, David Pugh has separated himself by about a second between him and Doug Ford, which is good. And Michael Pocamani's 4.5 back behind him. And it looks like Dakota Collins is there in the top 5. Jack Colville chasing him down. Of course, Jesse Erb. Oh my, as Gabriel Garcia. You see him smack that wall pretty hard there. Not what he wanted to have happen at all. As now Garcia's coming up on this one. He's got to find a way to stay focused, I feel like, or keep it off the wall. Of course, there's Irvin and Brandon Perry battling it out. Drivers for PGR. Of course, PGR here tonight has secured the. Oh, God. Okay, I can dig it. So what you're telling me is got to find some get some Pac-Man ball, get some Pac-Man going and start feeding the hamsters some pellets. My wife just told me no. Current update on the Mario Party is in first place we have Yoshi with 2 stars, 21 points. Then we have Jenna with 1 star, 207 points. Then we got Sarah, third place with 88 points and 1 star. And bringing up to 4th place, we have Boo with 35 points. That is your friendly Mario Party update from here in the network. We're kind of watching a few of the drivers see where the battles are. It is staying pretty quiet right now as all the drivers are really just trying to get this one dialed in here. As we watch Ben Madden, though, Madden is looking pretty good right now to finish one out. He's got a 1.7 gap. He's just got to keep it clean and bring it home. So very interested in seeing how this one shapes up at the end of the night. Now, the points leader, Doug Ward, sits back in third. He's 1.1 behind Jamie Pugh. Of course, back here, you got Pokapani and Dakota Collins. Seeing what they can do. We are 57 laps into this one. But it seems like a pretty good time for me to take a brief commercial break from the ALS Association and Indecisive Garage.
Yeah, we lost control. Yeah. Lights flashing, heartbeat racing, bass drops, no escaping. Neon shadows on your skin, feel the night pulling me in. Hands up, don't think twice. We're spinning fast in paradise. Gravity can't hold us down. We're kings and queens without a crown. Feel it rising in your soul. Every second taking hold. No rules when the rhythm calls. Tonight we're gonna lose it all. We lost control on the dance floor. Feet don't touch the ground no more. Electric hearts, we're wanting more. We lost control. Control. Turn it up, let it overflow. In this moment, let it go. No regrets, just let it show. We lost control. Sweat drips like a melody. Bodies moving endlessly. Eyes locked, no words to say. We speak in beats, we drift away. Midnight turns to morning light. Still caught up in the high. Time dissolves inside the sound. We don't wanna come back down. Feel it rising in your soul. Every second taking hold. No rules when the rhythm calls. Tonight we're gonna lose it all. We lost control on the dance floor. Feet don't touch the ground no more. Electric hearts, we're wanting more. We lost control. Control. Turn it up, let it over.
All right, we are back here in the booth, and we are having a fun time here. Honestly, I don't know what happened with him. I didn't see him wreck. Oh my! That's Pokapani hard up into the wall. As we've seen that one from way up here. Of course, still out in front is Ben Madden, the driver out of Australia, looking for a race win this season. And we got Jamie Pugh, Doug Ward. Doug Ward actually on a little bit of a charge. We closed the gap up to 0.7 now. It looks like Dakota Collins and Gabriel Garcia. Micah Pokapani bringing it down pit road, along with Brandon Perry. Jack Scoville is coming out. Looks like Perry's coming out. Scoville's coming around. So drivers are making that hard charge towards the front. As we are at the about the halfway point in this race here tonight. Drivers do have to remember how to keep consistent and stay on point here. When we go look at the pit stop strategies, though, drivers like Scoville went 39 laps on a set of tires, so nearly 40 laps per set. That's going to put the leaders pitting in about 10 laps, about lap 74, which is going to be really interesting because that's going to put it on about quite a bit of the time left to go here for the final pit stop. Now, drivers got to be timing out perfect in order to make that one happen. Of course, when we go look at the actual stats of tonight's race, we go to the race recap here and look at that. We've got 2 cautions, 6 laps, 3 lead changes. Well, not a whole lot of action at the front, as the driver who gets up front has typically been up there for a while. As we are currently watching all aspects of this one. unfold here. In the weather aspect of it, it's still 75 degrees, 13-mile-an-hour winds out of the northeast. Clear and 51% humidity, so it could be affecting the machine a little bit, not much. So they are definitely having to give us a show. Now Doug Ward does get out in front, or does catch up to Jamie as the 0.1 separation. Lap times have fallen off up at the front by about 2 seconds, in fact. As it looks like Jamie and Doug are still battling this one out. Ben Madden, of course, on absolute rails, 2.6 the gap to the lead. And then, of course, you got Jamie Pugh. Oh, Jamie did get back around Doug. Don't know what I missed, but very interesting there. And of course, back here we got drivers still battling this one out. We are going to be checking into the point scenario. Of course, two-man points, team points to go to the Ratio Racing currently, if they finish this one out. But right behind them, if you look back here, it is Scoville and Warner are right behind Collins and Garcia. So actually, no. Team points may still go to Shorter Motorsports, as they still need 7 points. Ratio Racing still needs 7 points to catch them. Ben Madden comes down pit road. Here comes Jamie. Jamie's going to play the smart play in the points game here. He's going to gain his extra point here. This is the fun, the interesting part. He's going to gain an extra point now. Gabriel Garcia coming down pit road also. Sure what he's looking to do there. Looks like he's still on his set pit strategy. So very interesting to see how this plays out. Jamie Pugh, of course, now leading this race in front of Doug Ward. So this one might have actually shaped up pretty good. And of course, Dakota Collins is battling, it looks like with Morales. Morales is just going to maybe just let him go by, as it's not for position. So Jamie Pugh actually out in front by 1.9 the gap. Doug Ward coming down pit road. Ben Madden still in the pits. So this is where it gets really interesting, because that leaves a 6.9 gap to Jamie Pugh now for the lead. So it looks like Dakota Collins might have, I think he's on a different strat. Dakota Collins out the same amount of time as Jamie. It looks like he's coming down pit road. So very, very interesting now. I was anxiously waiting to see what actually happens here. You do have Jack Scoville right behind. Jamie Pugh is losing a lot of time to a lap car there. He's going to have to bring it down here very soon, and there it is. So the game is on. James got to hit his mark here. Scoville's going to be back on his lead lap here. Jamie Pugh brings it down pit road. Scoville does have a little bit of time. He's got to catch up. And they did play the undercard game here, so some drivers are coming out late. 74 laps in is going to leave about 56 laps left in the race. Jack Scoville is going to take over the lead along with Frank Warner and looks like maybe Doug Ward. Jamie Pugh might come out right behind Jack Scoville. Nope, looks like maybe. Hope he's going to drop down a little bit. He's going to come out. Looks like just in front of Ben Madden and Gabriel Garcia. As he jumps right up to the front, gets on the throttle, and he is going to start to fly. So Jack Scoville, Frank Warner will lead the way now in front of Doug Ward. Doug Ward, of course, going for the 4-peat and going for 4 wins in a row. And on the network, so been done one time before by, I believe, Maverick Davis. And of course, if you're familiar with Maverick Davis, you'll know he, I believe, recently just started running the Coca-Cola NASCAR Cup Series on the game. So very interesting to see how that pans out for him. This goes Scoville, Ward, Warner, Perry, Erdman, Madden, Pugh, Garcia, and Collins. It looks like Jamie Pugh he's got a rhythm, he's got it back now. So, I mean, Jamie Pugh is going to try and run some guys hard, but he's not going to try and overdo it, I don't think. It looks like Jamie tries to get inside line on Matt and doesn't quite get there. Scoville and Doug are all on their own. There's Morales kind of right behind Doug Ward. Warner, Perry, all those guys are on their own, but look at this. The battle continues between Madden and Jamie Pugh. These guys are like, hey guys, we just want to drive here. Let's do this. As Jamie looks to the inside, doesn't quite see the opening just yet. And he's got to be careful making that pass too. You got to remember, he's got to kind of take it easy here. We go look at strategy-wise on tires. Looks like, well, Collins and Garcia might have just came out there with them. Kind of pair right around the same time as a few drivers out there. And of course, the Ruger man has not won a race for a very long time. Actually, wait, he's won recently, I think. Let's go take a look. We'll see as he's been trying for it. In fact, it's been a very long time as he has not won in the Xfinity Series at all. We've been hoping for the Ruger man to get up front. He's been trying to get up front. Tatum, don't jinx him. As, he really wants to get this one done. Of course, there's a few drivers that want to get this one done. But check this one out. Perry, oh, Perry's in the mix. Ben Madden, Jamie Pugh. This one is what we did not expect, as Jamie Pugh risked it to get the biscuit. And, you know, I really feel like the other two guys might have let out, knowing he had some pace coming through there. Is like, nope, don't want to do that. Nope, don't like that. As this battle for the final step on the podium has only gotten hotter. And there's Frank Warner now battling right alongside Jamie Pugh. Pugh gets up in front of him. This one is where it's on the line as he's on a last to first challenge. It has, I think it's only been done maybe one time in the history of the network, in network history. So this one is really shaping up here. Of course, Scoville, Warner, and Storm Motorsports, of course, still lead the way now in the team standings, the two-man teams. So very interesting to see where this one shapes up at the end of the night. As it would be looks really interesting. Doug Ward actually did get around Scoville. I missed that pass, so we're just going to go back to that one real quick. We'll go back at full speed. That's right here. Oh, Scoville mixed it up. He contacted the wall, slowed him down, while battling Charles Balance in there mix too. So there's that one. So now Doug Ward, Jack Scoville, Jamie Pugh, our top three. Ben Madden, Brandon Perry, Dakota Collins. Collins looking like he's going to apply some pressure to Perry. Brandon Perry actually been pretty quiet in this race. Now he's finding himself in a battle for the top 5, it looks like. As it's shaping up to be pretty good all the way around. Doug Ward up at the top. Scoville, Pugh, Madden, Collins, Perry, Warner, and Garcia. Erdman, Balance, our top 10. Kind of looking through this, and I'm trying to find the battles for everybody out there. If you have a favorite driver, let me know who they are, who you're cheering on here tonight. Of course, you're going to want to stay tuned. At the end of the night, I am interviewing not only top 5, top 3 in the point driver standings, and of course, the team championships first out the game. Full team and 2-man team. This is looking, it's gonna be close. I can't lie on that one. It is gonna be close on the points. It's the 2-man team has got a 7-point separation between Ratio Racing and Storm Motorsports. Very interested to see how it is, how it actually finishes off. Of course, official results will be posted in the Blackout Racing League Discord. So if I mix up, then we'll actually have an official standings. But the unofficial results will be announced right here with some driver interviews. Well, best guess anyway. As we do have a couple of drivers that are going to be, a couple admins that are going to be calculated out really, really quick to see which ones actually got it while I am interviewing the top 5. Kind of watching all these guys race this one out here tonight. Of course, the man that don't know really what happened was Gabriel Garcia, as he had a fantastic start, leading out the first 24 laps of the race. Then after like a couple of cautions, kind of fell back into the pit and shuffle here. Doug Ward currently are leading the way with a 4.7 gap, 89 laps in here. Around 30, we do have, right at this point now, we are within, coming up on the pit window actually, in fact. It's going to be really interesting to see what drivers elect to go for an undercut, what drivers don't. Interesting to see where they wind up. Also to see which drivers can actually maximize stuff. Now, Jack Scoville, Brandon Perry, Frank Warner, they're going to have to pit rather soon off of that one. You can get 40 out of the tires, as a lot of teams have found out. Some drivers that are not maximizing those tires is they're not doing the best. Of course, if they pit, they might have pit for, they're not telling me the tire strat, none of that, nothing like that from that box there. So we are kind of seeing what they decide to do overall. Looks like Jamie Pugh trying to get the move done on Scoville. And he might have it this time. He does, as Scoville high up to the wall. And Pugh gets around him. Of course, now Doug Ward got to outrun the 05 of Jamie Pugh. Of course, Jamie Pugh gaining 12 positions. Doug Ward 8 spots. So it's a pretty good night for those two. You do like what you see, though. You gotta remember to hit that sub button and that like button. Just like to point that out to you. I'm gonna take a brief commercial break from the ALS Association. Don't go anywhere, race fans. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hey, hey, I'm going right now. Engines whisper, then they roar. Keys turn, can't hold it anymore. Midnight calling, feel the spark. Fire breathing in the dark. Rubber meets the road, ignite. Sweating still under neon light. Gasoline running through my veins. Say my name in thunder and flames. Ready, set, cross the line. Fade or forever, your call, not mine. Rubber on the pavement, screaming through the night. Sweat drips like thunder, hearts about to ignite. Gasoline dreams in a chrome lit haze. Chasing down forever in a death-defying race. Red line rising, no turning back. Every second burning on a razor track. Rubber sweat, gasoline. Living fast in a blurred out dream. Cross that edge where shadows lean. Between fate and immortality. We don't stop, we don't breathe. Speed is all we'll ever need. In the fire we come clean. Blur the line, immortality. Engines like a heartbeat pounding in my chest. Every curve a question.
All right, we are back here in Kansas, and 34 laps decide a champion. Can Doug Ward get the four-peat? We'll find, we're going to find out. I mean, he can't screw up. Right now, as it sits, he would have it locked out. There's no chance of Frank Warner, I believe, going in there. When we go look at the points right here, Doug Ward, Frank Warner, Jamie Pugh are all sitting pretty good right now. Frank Warner, of course, would have second place locked down. Pretty much no matter where he finishes, same with Doug Ward. But that third place spot is Jamie Pugh and Gabriel Garcia. These two drivers have been giving it all, every chance they've gotten to one another, and they are 7 points between them. Of course, the special award, the hardship award goes to Jamie Pugh, as I beginning of the season did not start off pretty for him. Had to win horribly wrong every chance he had. And then he went on a hot streak, and he's been driving pretty well back most of the time. So it is the biggest, it's probably one of the top deals. And tonight, let's talk about it. 12 spots, second place from last. So, I mean, let's face it, the man can drive. That is a hell of a drive, in fact. It looks like Brandon Perry actually still sits in fifth. So the top five goes as follows: Ward, Pugh, Madden, Collins, Perry. We go back further: Garcia, Scoville, Erdman, Balance, Warner, and that is Morales, Jacobson, and Pocapani. And of course, Pocapani has left the building. Better luck next time, Pocapani. Hopefully you have a better race next time. Try to finish. It's key. Back. You do that, you're going to have a great season, just saying. As Doug Ward getting challenged from Frank Warner. Interesting. Warner's going to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. He's going to get one of them back, in fact. So Warner actually gets 2 laps back. Morales 3 laps. Jacobson back in the pit lane. Interesting lineups here now. We We are inside the pit window. And the top 5 are actually coming up on their scheduled pit stops, it looks like. It'll be about 10 interesting play here. Because I'm kind of anxious to see where they actually pit, because if we look at the kart, Pugh actually has 2 lap newer tires. If he can go another 2 laps more than Ward, it's 4 lap newer tires than Ward at the end. It's pretty dang good. So very interesting to see what kind of trick he can pull here. I don't know what he's up to. Can't say I can do it, but I like it. So it looks like Madden's coming down pit road next. Madden says he's gonna come down and he's gonna box. Pit lane shuffle is still going on. In fact, I'd like to shout out to Indecisive Garage for coming on board all season long, being our replay sponsor, Victory Lane, and Pole Award. In case you're wondering what Indecisive Garage is, look them up on YouTube. Check them out. It's DIY Grandpa's Garage. You can't go wrong there. It's going to show you a few tricks and show you how to do stuff right out of a community garage. So check them out. Go to YouTube, type in Indecisive Garage, and check out some of those videos. They're pretty good watching most of the time. Kind of like my streams, you know. They're okay most of the time. There are times that I don't feel as good, but for the most part, it's good. Doug Ward, David Pugh, Dakota Collins, and Gabriel Garcia jumping up there with Jack Scoville, and that's her top 5 now. So interesting change of pace here. Frank Warner, of course, being down 2 laps really puts him behind the ball going into the final part of this. Very interesting to see how this pans out. 2-man deal. Doug Ward's coming down pit road now. Okay, so this is where we're going to find out what Jamie Pugh does, because we know he had 2 lap newer tires. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to put it up front. So Jamie Pugh's going to go out there, lead the way now. We go look at the pit strategies here. It's going to be close on a few drivers, in fact. There's a few drivers that pit later. Erdman's going to have to pit again, I think. The 6th place deal there, so it's kind of an interesting deal there. Seeing how that one's going to play out. There's Jack Scoville just trying to get his lap back on Jamie there. It looks like Scoville is going to get his lap back. But I'm wondering if Jamie's not going to decide to bring it down. He does. Jamie Pugh's coming down pit road. Dakota Collins is selected to do the same. So very interesting to see where the drivers sit here. Looks like Garcia's decided to. Scoville's trying to beat him around the punch here. So Scoville's coming around. Pugh hits his box. He's going to get some 4 freshies in. I'm anxious to see. Looks like he's going 4 freshies. Jack Scoville's going to jump up in front with maybe Doug Ward next. Doug Ward, looks like David Pugh's just getting out there. Brandon Perry's coming around. So Jamie Pugh does manage to stay out in front of Dakota Collins. So very interesting to see where this one leads up. As Scoville, Ward, Perry are top 3 now. Go check out some stuff here. Looks like they got what it takes to go to distance now. course, these guys have gone a long way with no cautions. Very impressive out of them all the way through. With 22 laps to go, it makes it pretty interesting to see where these strats are going to lead them. Of course, for the top 5, it goes Scoville, Ward, Perry, Madden, and Pugh. Beyond that, it goes Collins, Garcia, Balance, Warner, Erdman, and then it's Morales, Jacobson, and Pocopani. Of course, Pocopani is out of tonight's race. Not finishing another one. I think we need to start like a streak of how many races Pocopani finishes. I've seen him out of quite a few in the recent seasons. Don't know exactly what's going on, but I can tell you it's not how you win championships. Scoville, Doug Ward, Brandon Perry are top 3. So a great job by them so far. It's going to be very interesting with 19 to go. When we go look at the strategy for tire-wise, of course, Pugh, Collins, and Garcia actually have the newest. Besides Doug Ward. So that could make or break a race actually up front. So it's really interesting to see what happens here. We'll go look at the gaps. It looks like Jamie Pugh is 12.4 in closing. He's trying to run down the leader, in fact. And now there's Jamie Pugh. He does see Madden and Brandon Perry right there. And of course, he is on fresh new tires. And of course, trying to close that gap is what he needs. As they do sit about 11.7 seconds back here in Kansas. Jack Scoville looks like he's getting run down by Doug Ward. Doug Ward closed up, 0.1 the gap. Scoville trying to hold it together. Ward gets his nose in there. There is the pass for the lead. And a potential for a 4-peat here with 16 laps to go. Jamie Pugh did get past Ben Madden, it looks like, and now he's going after Brandon Perry here. Side by side, going through the turn. Perry's going to let him have it, looks like. As top 5s, of course, are pretty good for drivers to have. Still tracking the championship now as there has to be a 7-point difference between, there's 7-point difference between team championships, between the 2-man teams, and a 7-point difference between the bottom step on the driver points standings, of course. So we already got those ones figured out. Got 2 championships already figured out. Dick Dunford is confirmed champion, driver champion, in fact, of Season 1 Xfinity Series, and Blackout Racing team is actually confirmed the winner in the team standings. Ben Madden, oh my, right into Dakota Collins. The 2-car pass out of Madden. Oh, what's going to happen there? As there's a little bit of hard racing going on here between the two. bad. It does have the inside line advantage there. Does look like Scoville is losing time, I believe, on Doug Ward. But meanwhile, the driver that's really making up some time, Jamie Pugh, is on a charge. He has closed that gap to 9.8 seconds. Can he get Doug Ward before it's the time of zero laps to go, as he's got to get it done. 9.7 away from leading this race, in fact. It's going to be tough. They both got new tires, and there's 5.4 in closing between Jamie Pugh and Jack Scoville. The reason we call him prime time is he always arrives on time. Just saying. It looks like Ward, Scoville, Pugh, Dakota Collins making a hard charge now. He started up in second. Well, to the back. Now he's working his way back up to the front. Ben Madden, of course, working his way into the top 5. Brandon Perry, of course, fell right behind him. It looks like they are on a nearly identical strat. About a 2-lap difference between their last pit stops. We're still watching the chase between Ward, Scoville, and Pugh, as it's kind of slowed down a little bit. I wonder if Jamie's tires didn't fall off just enough to where it kind of slowed him down a little bit. It is totally possible. Doug Ward got 7 laps to hang on, as I don't believe he messed up on his pit strategy. It looks like he's got enough fuel to go the distance. Same with Scoville and Pugh, so it's really hopeful to see how this one really pans out. Of course, do gotta appreciate all the sponsors that are out there. You know, it honestly would not have been Purple Polar Bear. He is, he's actually severe. I think he's a great driver, in fact, and he's also my sponsor. So for seeing him do so well so late in the run, he went on a hard charge since week 3, in fact. It's been a very hard charge to try and get into the top standings now. Doug Ward just had a fantastic season all the way around. They allowed him to have that pull going into the finale and everything, and it's been a great season actually for a lot of these drivers. We're going to take one last commercial break for our sponsors here. Don't go anywhere.
Dun, 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 dun. Walk in the room, lights flashing neon, bass so loud, feel it in my bones. Everybody vibing, nobody alone. Tonight's the night we're stealing the throne. Sneakers on the floor, drinks in the air.
back here and just 3 laps away from crowning a champion for Season 1 Xfinity Series with Doug Ward leading 39 laps if he doesn't wreck. You still got to finish the race. You still got to cross the checkered flag. Just saying. Jack Scoville, of course, is got about 1.7 between him and Pugh. Interesting as Jamie Pugh trying to make a hard charge at the end, closing that gap down to 1.7 now. The gaps are still there. My wife Jen is watching, just like to say, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Yes, she is in the booth with me. And it looks like Doug Ward's going to cross the white flag here tonight. No more cautions. We're going to go the distance here. Doug Ward, 2 more turns, and he will win it here in Kansas. As Doug Ward comes around in that Trevor Broderick Ford Mustang. He's going to win here tonight in the ALS Championship 195, brought to you right here on the Blackout Racing Network. Jack Scoville in the Ruger machine is going to bring it across. He's going to come in second, followed by Jamie Pugh in third, Dakota Collins, Ben Madden, Brandon Perry, Gabriel Garcia, Frank Warner, Isaac Morales, and Charles Balance bring up the top 10. Jesse Urban, Elliot Jacobson, and Michael Pocapani are looking like either in the pit or out of the race. But Doug Ward is the Xfinity Season 1 champion right here as he gets it done in style. In fact, got it done. Great performance. The 4 in a row to finish off the season here tonight. Now we're going to go and talk to our top 5. So we're going to bring up one driver who can help me with this. Brandon Perry is going to tell me what the deal with Madden is. Brandon Perry.
What's up?
Ben Madden is not here, so I'm going to have you conduct his interview.
Yeah, he said he asked for me to do his interview anyway. Ben is happy to get a top 5. He had a pretty fast car all night. I think he's a little upset, was leading the race, and I think he said he made a mistake that cost him. I think he might have gotten the wall, and so a little bittersweet, but he still had a fast car all night, takes a top 5, and is happy to represent Prime Grid Racing.
All right. Any shout-outs from him?
Shout out to the ALS Association and Compassionate ALS and the country of Australia.
All right. Thank you for that, Brandon Perry. Can you do me a favor? Are you able to check the team's 2-man team standings?
I can try to do that.
You calculate Storm Motorsports and Ratio Racing, and you should be able to find their driver. I think you already know the roster, don't you?
Yeah, I believe so.
Go to team roster. Go
Ratio
to
is even.
Go to Xfinity Series. Scroll down to team rosters and go to run a quick calculation. Storm Motorsports is Frank Warner Scoville, and Ratio is Gabriel Garcia, Dakota Collins.
Gotcha.
All right.
I'll try.
So, you can just mute your mic and just stay up here. I'm going to be bringing these guys in one at a time. And now let's hear from him, Dakota Collins, who might have did a great job here. Dakota.
What's going on?
What a night. You got top 5 here at Kansas in the championship night. How do you feel here tonight?
I feel good. In the season on a high note, and try to enter next season as the champ.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great run out of you all night. Definitely a hard charge. You fell off a little bit. You went to the back, went to the front, went to the back, went back to the front. So, all in all, a great night.
Yeah, without a doubt. I love this place, and I couldn't ask for anything better.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to put you up to the guys. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
Just all my friends and family watching. Appreciate you guys.
All right, I'm going to get you up there. Great job here tonight.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. So that was Dakota Collins. Now we're going to go to a man. It is confirmed. Our third place finisher in driver standings and third place here in the driving the Fed Up 05 Chevrolet Camaro. Jamie Pugh, let's bring him down. It's prime time. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
Man, what a night. That 05, the hard charging Camaro. You drove it back 11 spots. Finished up on the podium on the final night and third place in team driver points after, let's face it, a very hard start of the season. How does this one feel for you?
It feels good. You know, I figured something out early in the race, and next thing I know, we were just driving by guys. It was weird.
Yeah, you know, and then did that thing have more pace out of it? I got to know because it looked like you had it on rails close to the end too.
I mean, I'm not sure how much more pace I could have gave it. I drove the absolute daylights out of this thing, and I was leaving nothing to chance. I came here. I really wanted third in the standings, and I came to do it, and I left to make a statement. So,
well, you did just that, man. Congrats. Any shout outs?
Hey, before he does his shout outs, I want to give him a shout out because, man, he had a fast car all night, went by me a couple of times on the strategy and the tires. Absolute great race out of you, Jamie Pugh. I know you were thinking about not racing tonight. This shows, hey, your talent is in the car. We appreciate you, Jamie Pugh. Good race tonight, man.
I appreciate you too. Thank you for that, BP.
All right. Well, now let's let the man talk. Barry, I'll boot you out of the booth. Anyway, Jamie, any shots you got to do for anybody that might be watching?
Yeah, as always, I want to give a shout out to my beautiful fiance, Emily, for putting up with all this. You, Brandon Smith, Blackout Racing Network, and ALS. Other than that, thanks, guys. It was a wonderful season.
Thank you, Jamie, and congrats. What a big night for you. Well earned.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh gets that one done. And now let's talk to the Ruger man, Jack Scoville. Let's hear from him next to see how he feels. Jackie boy.
Hey, what's up?
Well, you didn't get on the podium for the championship, but you did great to get in this on the podium here at the end of the night. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. We had a great race, honestly. It was just came right down to strategy. That's all there was to it, and how fast you were. And Doug was very fast. So was Jamie. I want to give him a shout out because he was scaring me there at the end. Dakota was fast. Brandon was fast. There was a lot of fast guys tonight.
Yeah, man. Is a lot of hard chargers right near the end. Were you worried about that your strap might have fallen off too soon?
Yeah, I was. I don't know if that was. I don't know if that was the car, if that was the track, if that was happening to everybody. It seemed like. So it was tough to manage. And then in that last stint, I'm not sure if I burned it up or what. It felt great. Like it felt like I was taking it easy, and I was hoping to have something for Doug, but caught me at the wrong place. I want to say congratulations to Douglas. That was a lights out end of the season for him.
All right, man. Well, you did a great job here tonight. And what happened to your teammate?
Well, Frank caught the cone going into the pit road, so that was unfortunate. I do want to shout him out, coming in second in points. That's a very big deal for us. Go ahead.
How about you just tell me what Frank would say for his second place finish here tonight? in second place in driver standings here tonight.
He's happy. He obviously just came back. We used to race with Frank a lot, and came back to our realm over here, and obviously we accepted him with open arms, and it made me want to come and do the Xfinity, and we've progressed as a team, and I think he is very happy with the finish of the points, just not with how the race went and how last race went. Just didn't turn out his way, unfortunately.
All right. Well, Jack, thank you for that. Any final shout outs?
thank you for saying final, because I did shout out a lot of people. I want to shout out my dad for always supporting me, and shout out the ALS Foundation for all the work they do for this terrible disease, and trying to find either preventative measures or a cure, hopefully, for one day. So those guys, and definitely Tatum for always watching.
And of course, you know, it has been
Hold on,
confirmed.
I've been. Wait, oh, go ahead. Sorry, I thought you were gonna give me some crap in. Go
And
ahead.
it has been confirmed Stone Motorsports has won the two-man
By 8
team
points.
challenge by 8 points, in fact. How do you feel about that one, man? Because Frank bounced at a wrong time.
Hold on. I have to shout out you two, both the Brandons, for putting this on. Brandon Perry over at PGR, and Brandon Smith, you're at Blackout, for always broadcasting for us. I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching us, and you know, in your own way, cheering some of us on. And to your question or statement, that is awesome, especially because I came in late. I don't even know how many races I missed, but I came in late. So the fact that we won the two-man, it just shows how well we finished this season. Whether it was wins, I mean, I don't know, I think I got one win this season, but we were always in the top 5. Obviously we had some bad races, everybody does, but just the resilience of two guys that want to go out there and be consistent.
All right, man. Well, you guys did it. Congrats. Well-deserved team, two-man team championship.
We're gonna run it back in the Gen 6s as well.
Well,
Storm Motorsports.
Hopefully it works for you guys. Good luck and great job this season.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And now we're gonna go to the top dog, the man of the hour, driver of the 07 Trevor Project Ford Mustang, Doug Ward. Doug.
Hey there.
Well, you did it. You're the man of the hour. You won the driver championship. You had the four-peat. How does this one feel in overall about coming into Kansas and getting a big win?
I'm so glad about this. I wasn't expecting to win tonight, being perfectly honest. I didn't practice nearly as much as I did for Darlington. And usually the 1.5 mile kind of cookie cutter intermediates are where I've struggled. But I think something about this car it speaks to me. The car tells me what it wants, and I can receive it much better than in the next gen. And it shows. So I'm so ready for, if the Gen 6 car is anything like this one, we're going to see an awesome Cup season.
Well, you did it. I mean, you got the driver championship, and you got the win here in Kansas. Any shot has got to do one last time for the Xfinity Season 1 finale.
As always, I have to shout out my mom and my grandma, always watching the races. Both have already either texted me or come in and talked to me before even getting to the broadcast booth. I have to shout out my own personal sponsor, the Trevor Project, incredible cause to be donated to. I've got to thank my team, Prime Grid and Brandon Perry, for, putting together that team along with, Ben and Jesse. I got to thank you for putting on an incredible championship with great broadcasts all season. And also the ALS Association, that is the primary sponsor of the race. Another incredible cause that needs donations.
Go
I
ahead.
think that'll do it.
I
think that's
more. All right. Well, Doug, congrats, man. Well earned. And don't worry, everybody, he will get an exclusive LED light-up trophy from 213 Simware for this one. So great job, Doug. Go ahead and DM me that driver number.
All right.
Thank you.
07, man. It's always the 07. Tell him, Doug.
Yeah, it is always the 07.
Whatever.
Put his
DM
name.
me-
Put
no,
some respect on it. It's
DM
the
the
07, baby.
Congrats,
Doug.
Doug. All right, and now for the main announcement here tonight. The full team challenge. Racing for Prime Grid Racing and owner Brandon Perry here in the booth with me. Perry, the team did it. They got the full team standings and the championship on that. How do you feel about this one?
I mean, it's awesome. I think I know how Christian Horner feels now because we got the team championship and the drivers championship with Doug winning it because he was on my team. I think a huge reason why we were able to, run away with it was, me and Doug. I finished top 5 and Doug finished first. I mean, so yeah, 2 of the top 5 drivers. Then Ben and Jesse were all in the top 10, and just a real solid team. So, big shout out to Douglas Ward, Jesse Erdman, and Ben Madden, the man from down under. The 4 of us, we've been racing together a while now, but across all the leagues. Doug's been on our team and several other leagues as well. And at one point in the Cup Series, he was running on our sister team where he would pretty much work with us anyway. So yeah, I mean, I'm super proud of Doug. It's been a long time coming. I know he's felt like there's been some races and seasons that have slipped away from him, and we all kept telling him like, it's there, Doug, like it's gonna be there. You're like, keep plowing, and look at him. He did it. So keeps getting better every race and every season. So definitely proud to see Doug up there holding the title in a tough season too. It was a very competitive season. If you look back at it, for a while, there was about 6 or 7 guys that still had a chance to win the championship. And then it dwindled down to about 2 or 3 guys. And then it finally dwindled down to, Doug and Frank. And then, I mean, Doug winning 4 in the row there at the end kind of is just tough to kind of beat. I mean, kind of really just distanced himself in those last 4 races. And definitely at Darlington showed one hell of a championship performance. So yeah, I'm glad he did it for my team, Prime Grid Racing, and happy to get the team championship. There was like a lot of tough teams, especially at the beginning of the season, so we had a lot of tough competition out there. So yeah, definitely proud to take this home, and Blackout Racing is a great league, and we're happy to be partnered with it.
All right, man. Well, congrats. We're going to get back up to the guys. Don't go anywhere because I'm sure we'll have to review some stuff just to confirm some stuff. But great race and congrats on the team championship.
We appreciate you, Brandon Smith, and all that you do.
Thank you. So Brandon Perry, Prime Grid Racing confirmed the full team champions. For everybody watching, you want to see more of this style of racing, remember, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Xfinity season, of course, will not be around for a little while, as will follow the ARCA season, which is currently going on Saturdays and moving to fully coming on going on Saturdays. In fact, if I will be live again Saturday, in fact, with a little bit of ARCA action, you will not want to miss it, as those boys travel to Charlotte and they're going to give it everything they got once again. Shout out to my wife, Jenna, if you happen to be watching still. Love you. Can't wait to be done. Also, shout out to all Indecisive Garage for coming on board, for being our Victory Lane sponsor, our replay sponsor, sponsoring some other stuff, a couple races even. Shout out to all the sponsors, in fact, of a great Xfinity season. Could not ask for more out of you guys. And shout out to the last and not least, the fans out there. We're up over 400, or at 400. Keep it going to 500. And you know what? I'm out of here for the night. See ya.
Started in the shadows. Started in the shadows. Started in the shadows. Started in the shadows. Dirt on my knees. Cold nights, no lights. Just a dream I could see. Every scar got a story. Every bruise got a name. I was down but never out. Yeah, I'm built for the pain. Heartbeat heavy like a drum in my chest. Doubt in my ear, but I don't second guess. Step by step, yeah, I'm running my spot. Didn't take the elevator, I crawl to the top.